Oh, hey.
How's it going? We're in Sacramento. We're here. We made it. And yeah, I pictured sunny California. I didn't necessarily predict what we have here, but yeah, we're here. We made it, and we're getting ready for what's going to be wet and wild tomorrow. It's Saturday afternoon. I pretty much have most of my stuff organized. I have a couple little things left to do, but I'd say for the most part, we're ready to go. So yeah, it's just 15, 16 hours until race start. What's predicted to be the normal race start, or the scheduled race start. We'll see if that actually happens tomorrow. But yeah, it's been a great week so far. Got here on Wednesday night, flew in with my dad, who is becoming expert Sherpa, and got Kenny holding the camera right now, providing the vibes and the snaps. And so yeah, got in Wednesday night, everything went perfectly with travel, and bike was all good, and yeah, so that's always like a great first step. And then Thursday is always my kind of boots on the ground kind of recon day. And so I like to make sure that I see the entire course, see the entire bike course, the entire run course, ride as much as I can, swim in whatever the swim venue is. So first thing we did was we headed down to the river, and I got in there while the Ironman guys were filming the Fighting Chance series, which that should be coming out before the race. So if you want to check that out, go check it out. And yeah, popped in the river. The water is absolutely freezing. I think it's like under 60 degrees where I got in. And yeah, I was able to kind of feel out the current because it is going to be a bit of a downriver push on Sunday. So yeah, I was able to check all that out and kind of see the situation. And I was happy with that because it's going to add another difficult element to this. What already is going to be a very difficult event. And then yeah, just spent the whole day kind of reconning the bike course, and got in a nice ride, and just pretty much the whole theme of the last couple of days has been dodging the rainstorms, which have been kind of hot and heavy every day, these like crazy rainstorms. And the biggest rainstorm that is predicted is starting tonight at midnight and proceeding all the way through the hours of the Ironman. So what they're predicting is 40-mile-an-hour winds and 40-degree temperatures, and yeah, obviously continuous rain the entire time, as has been the last couple days. So that's going to be a very unique element. It's giving me very much Challenge Iceland 2018 vibes and Ironman Ireland 2019. Races that were incredibly cold, incredibly rainy and windy, and pretty much terrible. But I often find that the races that become a little bit more of a war of attrition suit me better than those that are maybe like pure speed. And so racing guys like Lionel and Gustav and Jan, these like absolute thoroughbred athletes, the more challenging it becomes, I feel like the more of a chance I have. And so seeing all these layers come on top of what was originally supposed to be just like an automatic world record for those two, and kind of like a battle amongst the first and second in the world, I think is now becoming a little bit more dynamic. And so yeah, from what I understand, those guys, both of them haven't been feeling great in the last couple days. And so I still am confident that they're probably going to go 1-2. It's just a matter of like what the margin's going to be and whether or not they're going to be on world record pace. And I really think the elements are going to throw a big wrench in that. And I feel like I've mentioned it a lot, is like I've been really working on obviously all my physical tools, but my mental tools as well. And I feel like in tough conditions like this, that's always been a card that I'm able to play, is just kind of being a little bit tougher than everyone else. Maybe if some guys are faster, like I can always rely on myself to be one of the tough ones out there and kind of pushing through no matter what. So yeah, I'm looking forward to those conditions. Surprisingly, I feel like I'm maybe one of the only people who aren't like face palming looking at the weather app. I'm actually kind of like, all right, let's do this thing. So yeah, I'm in a good spot. Like after my decision to do this sort of last minute, I feel like everything caught up really fast. It was kind of one of those things where I changed all my plans from South Africa to California, and then the next thing I know, I picked up my head and I'm like sitting on this couch, which is good in some senses, but kind of weird in some other senses, because it does feel like a little bit last minute, a little bit rushed. But the backbone of that is the fact that I do feel very prepared and I feel very excited. So I feel like going into an Ironman, and an epic Ironman like this one, not only in terms of the course and the conditions that we're going to have tomorrow, but the field is just like so insanely competitive. We've got guys that are getting slept on like Tim Reed, 70.3 world champion, Rasmus Svensson, Swedish bike powerhouse who no one really knows about, who's come through the ranks really really well. And then you've got Lionel, Jan, and Gustav, which is just an insane trio to line up against at any event. So I know all those guys will be bringing their A game, but I'm also going to bring mine. And so I'm interested to see what that means. It might be, you know, the bottom of that stack. It might be in the middle of that stack. It might be more towards the pointy end of the stack. I really don't know, but I know I'm excited and I'm ready and I'm prepared. And I feel like I have all my ducks in a row. I feel like I have all my nutrition planned out. I feel like I've gotten all the details as correct as I possibly can, given the unknown of tomorrow. So anyways, I'm really excited for tomorrow. Show me some love in the comments. I think it's going to be a brutal, brutal day. Yeah, follow along on Ironman Live. I know it's going to be a live coverage event, and yeah, just being out there. I'm going to be digging deep for all the fans and everyone that backs me and supports me, and that is Team Underdog, Team Big Met. So thank you guys, and love you. We'll see you on the other side. Peace.